Vet je hva vi tror jeg er?
That was interesting.
That was very interesting. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Ride the Bean. Guess where I am right now? This is the lighthouse at the southernmost tip of Norway. And look who I have with me. Marion is here. I picked her up yesterday at the airport in Kristiansand.
Yes.
Today I am at Kristiansand airport and I'm waiting for Marion to come. Here she comes. Hey! How's it going?
Very good.
Come say hi to the people. Are you excited?
Yes, very much.
How was your flight?
It was great. I was sitting next to a biker, was talking the whole time about the trips he's done in France and where we can go and things like this.
Cool.
That was really nice. Very nice guy, and I gave him a sticker, so.
Great. And now we are ready to start our little adventure. So we're gonna go up the west coast of Norway and through in and out of the fjords and over the mountains and see some of Norway's pearls.
Starting from here.
Yeah, starting from here, the southernmost tip of Norway. So this is Lindesnes Lighthouse, located at the very, very south tip of the country.
So straight from here?
Yeah, so straight across here is Denmark. Or is it there? There, I think straight across there is Denmark. Yesterday, I picked Marion up at the airport and then we went into town to have a coffee.
Just a quick coffee.
And then this really funny guy showed up.
Do you know that now I make lots of tulips? And the customers say, "Oh, need a leaf." Oh, so fint. Every time I bring it.
Great.
Yeah, I'm very happy. Tusen tack. I don't make them so nice yet. That's amazing.
All right, I guess our first coffee on the trip and ice cream.
The best ice cream in town. Yeah, that's so nice.
It's a nice coffee.
Oh, finally a good coffee today, the first one.
Coffee roasted by Cuba Life here in the city.
Oh, so that's it. The trip starts.
Yeah? Are you excited?
Very much, yes. I missed this so much. I just missed everything. Sitting on the bike, camping, finding coffee shops, everything.
Yeah?
Yeah. So finally the summer is back.
Jeg kjører dessverre. Det lukter godt.
35 år. Mister ikke lappen på det. Mathematics. Han nydelig dag.
Du også?
Cock motherfucker.
Tom for batteri?
Men vet du hva? Vis meg en plass som ikke finnes en stikkontakt. I 1990, når vi lagde det første jævla utendørsreivet, så fant vi en jævla stikkontaktstøpsel oppe på Uriken. Det er liksom høyeste jævla lengste fjelltoppen i Bergen. Tror du det var 20 stykker på fleien som bar opp noe utstyr i noen dager da? Har du kamera på? Og jeg trodde det var sånn.
Nei. Det...
Vent da. Vet ikke du hvem jeg tror jeg er? Og jeg glemte jo all hasjet mitt på snartebåen oppi Wacker Village. Vet du om noe?
Det er Sverige.
Jeg hørte det. Kidsa hang rundt Mekka her. Men de der dagsferske, hun kom, are you hungry? Jeg bare, hæ? Hvordan visste du det? Kom med nemme bagetter, så nå har jeg bare spredd de ut.
Ja, tusen takk.
Takk!
Hvis du prefer chicken, så kan du få holde den, og så...
Det er supert, det her. Tusen hjertelig.
Sier jeg corona matata.
Hyggelig å møte.
Dere... fy faen. Husker du det der? Var det 40 kilo vi måtte være på i helvetesykkel?
Ja, noe sånn, ja. 40 kilo.
Jeg tenker at det er i hvert fall 80. Takk, mother. Fuck. Har det faktisk dritdom?
Ja.
Det er så mye voksne folk her. Jeg bare ikke går. Men du, enjoy life.
You too.
Ta vare.
Takk.
What a funny guy.
These things always happen to you. They come to you.
People are interesting. Yeah.
So what did you get?
I got a free baguette. Ham and cheese baguette. That was nice. Norway has its characters too.
Yeah.
So in this part of season 3, we're going to be traveling through a lot of interesting places. And we're going to try to stop and tell you a little bit about the places that we stop.
Some Norwegian history and culture.
Yeah, just some quick facts and quick interesting points here and there. So starting here then at Lindesnes, this lighthouse is the oldest one in Norway, and it was first lit in 1656 for the very first time. And then it was discontinued for a few years, but it has been in continuous operation since 1725, up until 2003.
Oh,
It's pretty steep.
Yeah. Wow, nice view. Imagine all your Viking ancestors sailing away there. Going to England.
It's quite windy.
Look at this nice landscape.
This is a cast iron lighthouse. And Norway has about 41 of these cast iron lighthouses. And inside here there's an exhibition of about 30 of them. The very first cast iron lighthouse ever built was built in Britain and erected in Jamaica in 1841, I believe. The first lighthouses here were of that sort that you see behind me here, where it was like a furnace, a cast iron furnace, that was burning a flame inside. And there were two erected, one here and one about 3 kilometers away. And that was because they wanted to make sure that it wasn't confused with the one in Denmark on the other side, so that people actually knew where they were.
Yeah.
Because in Denmark there was only one,
Yeah.
and so they put up two here to make it
Oh, yes.
a bit different. These two twin lighthouses, they used up 250 tons of coal per year, and the people carrying the coal all the way up to the lighthouses, they had to be tempted with liquor, rum, 3 times a day. So they got rewarded 3 times a day with rum for carrying all the coal.
Yeah, well, it's a hard job in this climate here, all year.
In the 1700s.
Yeah, oh wow. Look, the US is there, New York is right this way. And here's Iceland. And Trondheim, we are there. And this is a magnetic North Pole.
Magnetic North Pole.
Yeah. What does it say, 1995?
Oh yeah, it's where the magnetic North Pole were
It was
in
when they did it.
1995, because that changes, right?
Yeah.
As the Earth spins around.
Yeah, this is the north. Yeah, exactly. I like to know where everything is from where I'm standing. It's very exciting. Helsingør.
Oh, so that's Denmark. Denmark is in that direction.
Yeah. And there is Stockholm. It's a very dark museum.
They haven't turned on the lights.
No. Oh, it's deep. That's nice. That makes me want to go explore caves, like real caves.
There's a kind of a cool museum with the lighthouses from around Norway.
Yeah.
That's Kristiansand, and we are here now at the tip, most southern tip. And today we are going up here and through here and into a fjord around here and then up here, more or less. That is the plan for today.
Yeah,
it's going to be quite a long ride today, but I think it's going to be very interesting.
We have a few nice stops.
Yeah. This is a very special lens design that was invented in France in the 1820s. Because of all of these different layers, the light refracts differently, which meant that each of the lighthouses, different lighthouses, could have their own signature lights that look different.
Oh, cool.
By the way they designed these types of lenses.
Yeah, so you can recognize.
Yeah, so you had like a single light source in the middle, like a flame, and then that refracted differently based on how these lenses were constructed. This is a picture of the German ship MS Palatia, I don't know how to pronounce it, which was sank by this British plane on October 21st, 1942. What the hell? And the British thought it was loaded with Germans, but in actuality it was loaded with Soviet prisoners of war.
Oh.
And so 900 prisoners of war were killed by the British that day. And so it's remembered as a tragedy.
Yeah.
And the symbol of it is a bird. You can see the symbol it's on top of the mountain over there. And it represents the wooden birds that the Soviet soldiers or Soviet prisoners used to make to trade for clothing and for food.
Oh yeah. Can I say something?
Yeah, of course.
My boots are very itchy. It's
I guess,
only been one day. I start to understand where the name comes from. Because it's the first time I have real motorcycle boots. The first trip where I used some, and wow, it's really itchy.
Yeah, so I guess you understand where she got her name from. But I think now it is time for us to get on the road.
Yes.
And actually begin our trip.
Yes.
The first stop is going to be not too far away, but it's a really, really cool road. So
let's go.
Let's go. This was fun. Now we are officially on the road. So North Cape is 2,518 kilometers away from where we are now, and that is the goal of this summer, at least for me. Unfortunately, Marion cannot come with me the whole way, but maybe about halfway. So, wow, whoa, dude, stay in your lane. But it's gonna be an interesting summer. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a lot of thousands of kilometers though. The North Cape is 2,518 kilometers away, and I'm going halfway up there, or more than halfway, like about 1,000 kilometers away. And then I'm going back down again to Copenhagen, and then down to Belgium, and then back up to North Cape again. So it's going to be a lot of kilometers this summer. Right now we are actually pretty lucky with the weather, but I was looking at the forecasts for the coming 2 weeks, which is what we are going to spend going back up to Trondheim. And it's supposed to rain every single day for the whole 2 weeks in every place that we go. So we better enjoy the sunshine while we have it now. These roads are so much fun to ride. Look at this! So beautiful! Now we're riding through a place called Farsund. This white houses is typical for the whole south of Norway, like this area. Oh, an H2 Hummer. That's not a normal car to see here in Norway. What's going on here? Is it a strike? Huh. And there's more. Ah, it's a marathon. Ah, okay, cool. There are the marathon runners. Ah, cool. I could never run a marathon. I'm so out of shape. I used to love running. I used to run 10 kilometers every day back when I was fit and young. But now my body is messed up. Not able to run at all anymore. Now the landscape has changed completely and it's completely flat down here. Ah, it's very windy. If I lived here, I think I'd get pretty tired of the wind. Here you can smell the sea air, the salt water. What? Ah, there's a bird reservoir, so we can't drive in. Unfortunately, we couldn't drive all the way in, so we had to walk. It's a little bit of a walk, but this is a bird preservation area.
Yes.
Bird reserve. But the reason we came here was because this place has a very interesting and significant history. It was founded, this whole area was founded as an airport and an air artillery defense by the Germans in 1941, by the Luftwaffe, the German Luftwaffe.
Yeah.
And it was manned by 14,000 soldiers. The reason this place was so important is because it's on the very tip of Norway, and from here the Germans could control all air traffic coming from the south towards Norway. But after the war, the cleanup here was done by the British Air Force, and then in like a couple of years after, the Norwegian Air Force took control again, and it was a military base all the way up until 1986 when they started dismantling it, and in the 90s it became a civilian area. And the airport is still here, but now it is a civilian airport. That's why, unfortunately, I can't fly the drone here because it's not allowed this close to an airport.
Stickert. Is it one of these quests that you do when you're hiking?
Oh yeah, it's like this hiking app, so you can... That's cool.
Wow.
But this is the control tower of the airport.
So that was built by the Germans. There was
built by the Germans, yeah.
Oh, that's interesting to see, like the remains of German occupation here.
Yeah.
All the way here.
Let's explore the bunker. We can. It's a bit dark in here.
This creepy chair just by itself. It's like in a horror movie where we bring you and we tie you up.
This would be the perfect place to keep someone hostage.
And here the Germans were watching.
Yeah.
Anyone coming to Norway? Yeah, this room is a bit creepy. Look at this door. All rusty and like big levers. You know the window that you open? This, it's a special thing from German doors. At least in France, we call it vasistas. And then I learned that it comes from, back in the day, that's what the German did. They open and they say, was ist das? Because it means, what is it? And then the French thought that was the name of the door. At least they called it like this, so now we still call this a was ist das. But we write it differently.
That's
I don't know if it's like a legend, but I think it might actually come from there. Yeah. So it would make sense that there's one here.
That's really, really interesting. Like the peephole in the door.
Yeah.
So, was ist das?
Yeah, was ist das? And then now it's called like this for us.
That's interesting.
It's kind of creepy to imagine Germans occupying Norway and just watching here. But nobody's coming to help Norway. Makes me sad. It's not funny, but...
The British came to help,
Yeah.
but then they ran away.
I need a light.
Can't see anything down there. So
You're gonna get killed by a troll or something. It's like the start of a movie.
pitch black down there.
Okay. Come see this, it's creepy. There's something weird here.
What?
Okay. There's not too many spiders, so that's okay for me. I don't want them falling in my head. Oh, that's so creepy. Hey, look.
Oh yeah, this is what it looked like in 1943. Huh. That's interesting.
They're building it or what? No, after or yeah.
This is the building of one of the cannon positions west of the commando position. This is one of the anti-air.
I love that it's
guns.
something you can only come and explore with torchlights.
Yeah.
They put pictures here, so.
What is this?
Zum Schütze der Flanke des Großdeutschen Reiches in feinem Kampf und Freiheit und Lebensraum. Oh, Lebensraum is like what the Nazis said, it's like the living room. It's like, oh, the blonde race needs the living room. Not like the room in the house, but like living space. So it was about creating living space for the blonde race. Lebensraum.
Really?
Yeah?
Is that what it says?
Yeah? Okay, the fight for freedom and living space.
Oh, this is a
So
quote.
that's why they took over lands, I think, to just like have, the empire, living space for the blonde race. Against the plutocracy and the Bolshevism. Yeah. It's like the old font, and you know that since the Nazi Germany, they're not allowed to use this font anymore because it was used by them so much. So, well, or maybe not since that, but since at least some decades. But the old books, when I lived in Germany, I loved to buy old books and read with this Gothic font. It used to be the default way of writing, I guess, for books. But since that, they stopped, since the whole war, out of shame or to, yeah. And again, maybe it's a rumor. I learned all this stuff when I was living there, but maybe the Germans were fucking with me. I don't know. So if it's wrong, tell me that.
This was a quote by Hitler himself.
Look. I think it's like, this is the Führer, Adolf Hitler.
I love the Führer.
But S is more like impersonal, so it's like, I think it's a love.
With love?
With something like that.
With love, the Führer Adolf Hitler.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's like finally the something of the great empire, German empire, and the fight for freedom and living space against plutocracy and Bolshevism. So I think they were just proud of taking Norway. That's kind of what it says.
Officers of the German army. So this was interesting.
Yeah, it's so nice. Like
This is like a hidden museum
Yeah.
down here. I can't see anything though. It's like pitch black.
That was interesting.
That was very interesting.
Ah, I can read Gothic German, kind of. I'm glad.
The reason we came here originally was because my uncle was here for some time when he was in the military. Was that in the like 70s or something? And so I was just curious. He recommended that I came here, and this was actually a really good recommendation.
Yeah.
This is really fascinating.
Yeah. Oh, look, that's the control tower.
Yeah.
Ah.
Ah, here's the control tower. Oh, there's a book inside. Can we go in? Is it open? I know the runway here was about 2.5 kilometers long. I think the runway is right over there, behind the hill there. Now, the new one. Ah, it's open.
Ah.
Cool. You can write in the book.
Okay, that's less mysterious. Commando.
This was opened in November 2023.
Look, there's a Marion.
Ah.
Nydelig utsikt.
Bokormen på tur, the bookworm, out on a hike. Put the sticker in the book.
Right, the bean was here.
This was a really, really interesting place. And if you look around here, there are plenty of like artillery positions, cannon positions that, well, of course the cannons have been dismantled. But you can see the remnants of the bunkers and everything all around this area. Well, this was a very interesting visit.
Yes.
Kind of unexpected, just a recommendation from my uncle. But a very good recommendation. Now we are going to a place, explore a really, really fun road. A very historic road, not far from here. But I think maybe this episode is long enough now. So I guess we'll see you in the next episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you did, give us a thumbs up, click subscribe and ring the bell. And then join us in the next episode when we explore Tronåsen Road and Jøssingfjorden, the Jøssing Fjord. That also has a very interesting story behind it, related to the Germans and the British before the World War started, or before Norway was invaded. So
Looking forward to that.
if you want to see that, then don't miss the next episode.
Peace.
Peace.